Okay.
Okay. Still turning. Preparing live streaming preview.
Woohoo. I do feel like a celebrity this week. I'm live today, live tomorrow, live twice on Wednesday.
That's awesome.
It's fun. It is. It's fun now. It wasn't fun when I first started.
Just redirecting to Facebook Live. And I think we're almost there. We're live. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome tonight. I know that we put an awesome post together. We have some amazing ladies lined up to come and talk to all of us this week. I'm just going to check on my phone, and I'm going to share because I want people on my feed to see this. I'm going to do a watch party.
And I'm going to share it to my wall as well.
Awesome.
Once I see yours, I'll share it in there.
Let me know when you're ready and on your watch party, and we'll get this party started.
Did you share it in like our groups or in our chat, or did you just share it to your wall?
No, I shared it to my feed. I want my friends to meet you, Janine.
Okay, well, I'll just grab it later and I'll share it so people can watch.
Awesome. Okay. Hi, everybody. And like I said, welcome. It's Monday night. We're usually on Tuesday nights, but this is a really exciting week. And tonight, our awesome guest is Janine Gomer. Janine, where are you from?
I live in Canton, Illinois, which is about right in the middle of the state.
Oh, awesome.
Tiny
well,
little.
listen, you know you're here. You know that you're here for our Menopause Weight Busters and our weight loss for women over 30. So
yep.
Let's talk weight loss. Tell us about yourself first.
Okay, I am a reading aide for a school district at elementary level. I have been there 17 years. I have actually been overweight most of my adult life until now. And it now is the best I've ever felt probably since junior high. I
Wow.
mean, it's, yeah. I'm the smallest I've ever been in my married life. My husband has never seen me this small. So that's huge.
Yeah, it is. Wow, that's awesome. And so did you have like a reason? Was there something that you said to yourself one day, I want to lose this weight, I want to change? Or like, was there an event or something that happened that made you say, this is it, I'm drawing the line in the sand?
You know, it's really funny. 3 years ago, I had breast cancer. And so I went through a total body morphing, you know, you look at your body after you have surgeries and you're like, well, I'm not who I used to be. And so I went through a kind of a brief time of depression. And during depression, I was, you know, eating my feelings and doing all that. And I was at a friend's house. We were supposed to go to Romania this summer on a missions trip. And I was at a friend's house in December with our group of girls on our team. And I was just sitting there thinking, you know, when I go back to Romania, I want to do X, Y, and Z. And I know that at this weight, I can't do any of those. And so it was just like, it's time. It's time for me to put myself at the top of the priority list and do what I need to do. And I did. I started on January 1. Actually, I think I started a few days before January, and I started just changing up the way I was eating and changing up my mindset. And that was the biggest part, was changing my mindset to know that I can do this. This is not that hard. I can do this. I've got to do this for me. I want to be healthy again.
Oh.
So that's where it kind of all started.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible. And so we are introducing the lean body system. And so you utilize the lean body system. What made you choose that?
Actually, I was just searching. I met my upline, but she was somebody that I saw on social media, and I went, wow, her body type is very similar to mine. Yes, she was like, 30 years younger than me, but her body type was very similar. And I thought, man, I want that, And so I contacted her just out of the blue. I contacted her through a message and said, I'm really interested in how you got your results. What are they? And of course she told me, the lean body system. And I'm like, okay, spell that out for me. What does that mean? And I thought, I was skeptical. I really was. I was skeptical, and I thought, I've tried other things. Is this really going to work? You're telling me I can take a tablespoon of that stuff, and it's going to help me. And I mean, so I committed. I said, okay. And I asked her, I said, how long do you think it'll take? And she said, I tell everybody, give it 90 days, because that is a fair estimation of you being consistent and keeping it in your system and taking it and doing all the things to see if it's going to work for you. And I said, okay, that's fair. I thought that was a fair, thing to try. So I got on the products, and I don't take the burn 3 times a day because I have caffeine sensitivity in the evening. So I do it morning and afternoon. And that's just my personal preference, because at my age, I need to sleep. So, but
I hear you.
I have never missed my trim. I take it every single day. I take my burn, morning and afternoon. And then I do my activate. Now that activate, that gentle cleanse, I love the way our company describes it, is that white pants approved cleanse. So it is a cleanse that you're not going to be running to the bathroom all the time, because it is a gentle cleanse. It's more a gut reset. And so, you don't have to worry about that. And that is a good thing.
For sure, for sure.
So, but I mean, I love the product. Yeah.
What were your results?
Go ahead.
Share your results with us.
I have lost a total of 43 pounds. I was 170.2 when I got on the scale on January 1, because that was my set day that I was going to weigh myself. And I am at 127. That is the smallest I have been since junior high school.
You must feel like a completely
my body
different person.
is leaner. I am. I have a whole new wardrobe too. Awesome. But I know the best part about it is how I feel. It isn't about a number on the scale. It isn't about the size of my clothes. It's about how good I feel and how much energy I have, how I don't feel like I have to take a nap every afternoon, how it's helping my skin, my joints, my hair, my nails, which right now my nails don't look all great because I chopped them all off. I break one. I can't have one long or one short one and then the rest long. So, but I mean, no, I'm a little weird that way, but it truly has made a huge difference in my skin. In fact, do you mind if I pull up a picture to show?
No,
I
not
did
at
this
all.
with Allison just a little
show.
while ago. Well, this is what collagen can do for you. And I'm trying to get it at an angle where you can, do you see the difference in my skin from here,
Yeah.
from here to here? Let me see if I can get it a little close. My skin has totally transformed with using collagen products. I mean, it's incredible. Truly
Wow.
incredible.
Well, I know that like the people that are listening tonight and watching, they don't know fully about the system yet. So they will talk a little bit about that. There are 3 main products in the Lean Body System. There is Trim, which is in a liquid type form. Could say liquid, it's like pudding. Looks like pudding to me. And there is the Burn, and there and there is the Activate. So the Activate is just taken once a month for 3 days, right? And you take it just before bed for those.
Correct. The very first day that you start.
And did you do the Activate every single month, once a month?
Yes, those first 3 days.
Okay, and then
take and I will recommend.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, no, make your
I was going to say with the Activate, I recommend that you take about this much out of your water and you pour it in and you shake it up and you drink it as fast as possible. And the reason I say that is because the elements that it is made from, if you leave it sit, it gets thick and goopy, and you don't want that. It doesn't have a bad taste or anything. It's just it swells up, and that's the stuff that is adhering to the inside of your gut and your intestines that's flushing out your system. So if you don't drink it quickly, it gets thick.
Okay.
So I recommend putting it in a water, shaking it up, and just drinking it.
Awesome.
And it is super easy. It truly is super easy. Yeah.
And then the Trim product.
The Trim, that's.
Tell me about it.
Well, okay, there's a whole bunch of flavors. My favorite are chocolate, and I would have to say the the blackberry that we have right now that's limited edition is pretty doggone tasty. But if I had to pick my 2, I would say the chocolate and then the coconut lime. A lot of people love the lemon. They love the mango. I haven't tried the vanilla. I have it up in my cabinet. I got it in one of our promos from last month, and I just haven't had to open it yet. So I will be trying it, and then I can give my reviews on that later. So
awesome. And then you talked about the
can I talk about the Burn?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
The Burn, it helps burn more calories, but what it also has in it is berberine, and that berberine helps stabilize your blood sugar. So you don't have that, up and down with your blood sugar. So that's something that I never knew about it. I had to do some research, and I had to look up what is berberine, because, you're looking at these products and there might be something that you see and they're like, well, what is that? So I go in and I look them up. And so that's what I learned about it, is that it helps stabilize the blood sugar. So that's a really cool thing to go along with, what you're doing for your weight loss, because that is one thing that can hinder weight loss, is when your blood sugar is going up and then going down and then going up and then going down. It's like when you eat, when you eat a ton of carbs and then the next day you don't eat hardly any carbs, and then it makes your body kind of go, ooh, So that product is really good for helping with that.
Oh, that's awesome. And so I know, in the Trim product, which is key, it has the CLA, which helps with weight loss, but there's other products inside of that as well. Because this is a collagen-based company, they also have their collagen and hyaluronic acid mixture in that Trim product as well. So did you notice any other differences, in your body, from the collagen?
My joints. So when I was young, I was into gymnastics. I was a dancer. I was a cheerleader. I did a lot of bad things to my knees and my joints over the years, participating in those things. And so I had really, really bad knees when I started these products. And I thought, you know, if everything that they say about them is true, then this is going to be like a game changer for me. And it has definitely been that game changer for me because I don't have achy joints. And usually about this time of year when the weather starts to get cold, I'm miserable. And I'm not miserable. I don't have achy joints. So I mean that's a huge testament to the collagen, you know. And also skin. I normally at this time of year am having to slather on tons of lotion to beat the winter skin. I mean, I use lotion, but I don't have to like repetitively put it on more than one time a day because my skin has more collagen in it. Now, mind you, being 60, it's taking longer for those collagen effects to catch up because I'm constantly putting it into my body, but it's working. It's definitely working.
You're 60 and gorgeous. You look beautiful.
Well,
That's
thank
so
you.
awesome. So
Thank
besides
you.
the
Thank
lean body
you.
system, because you know, you've made huge changes, is
Mhm.
there any other product that you utilize like that is a staple that you have to have?
I have to have our BioCell liquid collagen.
Okay.
And I have a huge testimony for this. I went on a camping trip with my Romania team this summer because we took them on a little trip just because we didn't get to go to Romania because of COVID. So we went up north and we went to Devil's Lake up in Wisconsin, and we hiked around and we rock climbed. I rock climbed. I was 59 at the time. I rock climbed, literally, not the kind like the little handles on walls. I mean, the side of like one of the mountains. I did that.
Wow.
And I rappelled. Okay, so that's a huge testament to the collagen because I would never have been able to do that before. But the big one was the very last night of my trip. We were coming away from a campfire and I stepped in a hole that was about this deep and I damaged my knee. I went to the orthopedic doctor 2 days after I got back, and they stuck a big needle in my knee and pulled out nothing but blood. It's supposed to be yellow when they pull your fluid out. Mine was bright red. So they put me in a brace and they said, you're going to have an MRI or whatever. And I said, I can't have one of those. And they said, well, then we're going to have to do an ultrasound to see where your tear is. Well, I didn't get the ultrasound until about 6 weeks out because that's because of COVID. I mean, you had to wait. So I go to the hospital and they do this ultrasound and the guy's like moving around and he goes, I don't see a tear. And so the head of radiology comes in and he grabs the machine and he's like going around and he's like, I don't see a tear. And he goes, what have you been doing? And I said, well, I wore the brace, but I said, I've been taking some crazy liquid collagen that has literally changed my life. And he goes, well, that's incredible because you're not gonna have to have surgery.
Oh,
and they were so set on me having surgery. So when I went back to the orthopedic for my follow-up with him after the ultrasound, he goes, I can't believe the motion that you have in your knee. And he goes, there is no evidence of a tear. He goes, what are you doing? And I said, I'm taking liquid collagen that has a 96% absorption rate. And he goes, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
That's awesome, Janine.
It's huge.
That's awesome.
So,
well, I know, we've decided because we wanted to make sure that everybody in the groups got to meet some of you amazing ladies who've had such success stories, because we are starting our own lean body system journey. And there is a Lean 30 challenge coming up for January 4th. Have you ever participated in the Lean 30 challenge?
I haven't, because it starts in January and I didn't start on these products until April of this year. So nope, I haven't gotten to participate, but I'm participating in this one.
Oh, that's awesome. So we'll all be doing it together. That's amazing. Yes. Pretty exciting. And I think, what's really cool is in the group, we've been talking for the last week about how we have changed to the lean body system, and that we really answered the call of the women in our group, because all Robin and Melanie and myself are, our mandate is to serve, right? And what the women were asking for was something obviously that was effective. They wanted to not have to be on an extremely strict diet. So maybe can you talk a little bit about diet? Did you have to like diet, or did you just kind of eat normal and watch what you ate and that sort of thing?
I do low carb, but I do dirty low carb. Like I am not like one of those people. I'm not keto. Like there's no way I could ever do keto because I do like carbs sometimes. And so I don't restrict myself like totally, if that makes sense, because I love to eat. I love my food, but I found really good ways to stay on what I'm doing and keeping it healthy and not being super restrictive. And obviously between that and doing, the lean body system, I've lost 43 pounds. I feel at my age that I've had this much success that it's like, okay, if that can work for me, that can work for anybody.
Yeah, I hear you. I just keep shaking my head because at 43 pounds, I'm like, what? That's amazing. Just amazing.
It was amazing. It still amazes me. I still look in the mirror sometimes and go, wow. And it's just because, how sometimes you have that body dysmorphia when you look at yourself in the mirror one way, but then you put pictures side by side and you're just like, well, obviously I don't look like that anymore. But you have that thing in your brain that like continues to tell you something. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah. I hear you.
Yes.
For sure. Well, the great thing is that we wanted to bring everybody on, especially this week, because for every single person that decides they want to do the lean body system for the first time, it's really nice because the company offers a promo code. I have a promo code for you. Robin has one. Melanie has one that takes $10 off. But this week, from Tuesday right through Thursday at 11:59 p.m., the company is also doing a special because they want as many people as possible to participate in the Lean 30 challenge. So they're making it easy as they can by in the US, right? They're giving another $10 off your first $10 if you're a customer, and a free product with the value of $60. And that starts out at $159. Take your 10 off. We're down to $149. Take your 10 off. We're down to $139 and a $60 gift. I think that's the season for giving for sure,
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, and in Canada, we're starting at $199. And what's really nice is they're taking into consideration our crazy Canadian dollar. You get the $10 off, but then the bonus inside the special is $12.50. Thank you for the currency conversion.
Yes.
And product worth $70. I'm like, okay, I bought my kit already. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow. I'm so excited, but I'm going to buy another one. Like, I'm going to buy another on the special because, like you said, you need to really give it 90 days, right? But
yes.
I'm going to get my husband to do it with me. So it's going to be fun. We'll be doing it together. But
yes. Yeah, absolutely. And I love that Canada gets Logic. I literally drink my Logic every single day when I come home from work, because I get off at noon from my reading aid job. And so then I have my Logic coffee and I sit down with my planning book and I figure out, okay, who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to follow up with? So I sit and drink my coffee and I do my business until it's time for, like, say, one of our groups to get on a Zoom, because we get on a Zoom just about every single night for an hour. We get
awesome.
I know. So, I mean, it's my Logic coffee. Oh, it's so good. I love it.
Oh, well, Janine, I'm so thankful and grateful for you jumping on. We just met tonight, really.
We did.
Messaged a couple times, and this is our first time meeting. And well, when this COVID is over, I'm sure that we will be able to get together somehow, all of us in the same group. And I'm going to give you a big hug because
absolutely
appreciate this amazing interview. And thank you so much for sharing your story. It's
You're
had a
welcome.
great effect on me. I'm even more excited than I was before.
I'm glad.
And that's what it's all about at the end for all of us, right? Helping other
Yep.
people.
Helping other people get healthy. My husband tells me every day, stay in the details and out of the results. He goes, because the results will come if you just keep doing the thing. And that's true for anything we do, especially our weight loss. If we want to make it, we have to stay in the details. We have to be consistent. We have to do all the things. And if we do, I mean, I'm living proof it can happen.
Janine, thanks again. Thanks so much. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who jumped on. I'm sure you have lots of questions. If it's something that you're really interested in and you want more info, just put info in the comments. We can talk in Messenger, or if you're just a friend from home and I got your phone number, we can talk on the phone. But I really want everybody that thinks that they want to change or make a change, especially in 2021. We've all been through so much so far in 2020 that tonight might be one of the nights you make the decision to make a change for yourself, to show up for yourself, right? Make that change, and we're here to help you. And we want this to happen. We all want to be lean and mean in 2021.
Yes.
And getting
that.
products at an extra discount will definitely help our pocketbooks. So thanks again, Janine. I'm so grateful, and we're going to talk soon. So
all right.
thank you very much. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye.